Hey guys, I just did a whole bunch of egg white bread baking, including trying a angel food cake with the egg white bread recipe. Turned out pretty good, but of course, because I just did that, I have a ton of leftover egg yolks to use, and I thought, especially for this angel food cake, I needed to make some lemon curd. Lemon curd is one of those recipes that seems really intimidating, but it's actually very, very simple. So the ingredients I'm gonna be using are 12 egg yolks, and I am doing a very big recipe. It keeps really well in the fridge, but you can easily half this recipe or cut it into fourths if you wanna make a smaller batch. It's extremely rich because it's mostly just egg yolks and butter, which also makes it delicious. So 12 egg yolks. I'm gonna do 1 cup of lemon juice, 1 cup of sweetener, and I am going to be using the allulose stevia blend from Trader Joe's, but you can use any sweetener of your choice, and then 1 cup of butter. And I am doing the very simple version of this. If you want to get fancy and make it have that much more of a zing to it, you can use fresh squeezed lemon juice and add in the zest of the lemon as well. That'll make it amazing. So before you turn your saucepan on, just add your 12 egg yolks to the pan, 1 cup of sweetener, and you can actually increase or decrease the sweetener to your taste. You can make it really tart, or you can make it extra sweet, which I'm gonna do a little bit extra sweet just by mounding up that 1/2 cup there. And then I'm gonna add in my 1 cup of lemon juice. Give that a good stir until it's mixed. I like using a whisk. I just think it works the best for this job. The butter is gonna be added at the end, so don't add it right now. Now I'm turning on my pan to medium heat, and it's just going to slowly heat up, and it'll start to thicken as it heats, and you're just gonna wanna keep stirring it. You can, let it sit on its own for a few seconds if you have to go run and do something, but you don't want to let it sit for very long, or else the bottom will start cooking. The egg yolks in there will start cooking, and that will give it a weird texture. So you want to pretty much be stirring it constantly until it gets nice and thick. If you're doing a smaller batch, it'll probably take less time. Bigger batch, probably take longer. If you want to make the texture extremely perfect and smooth, you can run this through a sieve before you cook it, but I don't usually notice like chunks or anything, so I just keep it simple and don't usually do that step. While the mixture is heating up, I'm gonna get my butter cut into cubes, being careful not to leave this for too long. It's been going for 10 minutes now, and it's still pretty liquidy, so it's gonna be more than 10 minutes, probably 15. Although it goes from liquidy to thickened pretty fast, so you have to keep an eye on it. All of a sudden, it'll just be thick. It has been 13 minutes, and this is looking like it's starting to get thick. You can see it's kind of like a gravy consistency or something. It's just barely thick. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the heat because I don't want it to overcook. And of course the pan is still hot, so when you take it off the heat, don't forget to keep stirring it every so often so the bottom doesn't keep cooking too much. Now we're gonna add in the butter a little bit at a time, and just stir that in until the butter is melted and fully incorporated. That is looking pretty smooth, so I'm gonna grab some jars to put this in, and I'm gonna fill them up, put a lid on them, and put them in the fridge, and probably take an hour or so to set completely, and then it'll be ready to use. Let's see if I can do this without making too much of a mess. I can't find my canning funnel. Oh no, I see a mess in my future. And into the fridge these go. So here is the finished product. It's nice and thick. It thickens as it cools in the fridge because the butter in there hardens. I'm gonna make a piece of angel food cake here. I don't have any whipped cream right now, which would be great, but I do have some of this zero sugar vanilla yogurt, so that'll be good. I love lemon curd with yogurt. I can just do it with plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. Lemon curd is also great on anything like French toast or pancakes or waffles, any kind of breakfasty thing like that. Looks delicious. So I hope that gave you a good idea of how you can use up some of your extra egg yolks from making egg white bread. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.